Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today we are in New Zealand, and if you hear some noise here through the mic, it's very windy here in Belgium. Makes a lot of noise. My excuses for that. So I see that Eddie is in the chat. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So also in New Zealand, it's not very promising. The weather seems to be changing. This morning it was sunny and very good weather. Now it's not so good. So this is Auckland, and this is the airport. It's a freeware that you can download. The link is in the description below. So let's search our plane. So today we fly to Fiji, and it will be 2 hours and 15 minutes or something. Captain Arab, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. So there's still a problem with the jetways. Still not fixed. Captain Arab, I'm doing fine. Thank you. Everything is fine, so we are ready to fly. And that was a very fast jetway. Captain Arab, you are starting your descent soon, so you're also flying. Where are you flying to? From where to where? And so also can show you the route for today. It's actually a straight line. So that's that. So for today we have a flight of 2 hours and 47 minutes. It can be a little bit longer. So it's for our standards pretty long. And we fly today, our cruise altitude is 38,000 feet. So Captain Arab is also flying, and he's flying from Manchester to Geneva, and then a connection flight from Geneva to Madrid. Whoa. And it's a nice flight. So you do now the Manchester to Geneva, and then you will descend soon. So you have still a long way to go. So let's jump in the plane. Welcome to the cockpit. Let's start with external power, battery 1 and 2, fuel pumps, and adhere 1, 2, and 3. So beacon light can come on. Smoking sign, seatbelt sign, come on. And the iPad. Captain Arab, the scenery is very beautiful. Yes, indeed. Geneva is very nice. So a long way to go. Captain Arab also will fly Vegas to Gatwick tomorrow. So for the people that are interested, check out the YouTube channel of Captain Arab. So for today, I also changed some settings in the game, and I think I'm running everything, of almost everything, on Ultra, and it seems it don't make a difference if you run it on Ultra or Medium or High. Just don't make a difference. Very strange. So let's import from SimBrief, and then we can also do the fueling. Amazing Liber, hello, hello. Welcome to the chat and to the stream, of course. Hope you're doing well. So for today's fuel, we need just a little more than 13,000 kilograms. So 13,002 kilograms of fuel. So that will take us 4 minutes to refuel. Amazing Liber, your editing app crashed, so you had to do 12 hours worth of editing, so the movie will be late. Whoa. Well, that's not good. So let's light up the panels. And before I forget, we need to board the passengers. I will also show you I'm working with Look Air tool. This is the program, so you can tell the cabin crew to prepare for boarding, and it sounds like this.
Cabin crew, prepare for boarding.
I need to say this is a free tool, and they are always updating it, so it gets more and more functionality. So it's nice to use, and it's free. So for the people that are interested, it's also in the link below. So board the passengers. And then also here in the plane you need to board the passengers. Let me do it like this. And send. So today 133 passengers. So let's start. So that's done. So that's also done. Let's just import it from SimBrief. Let's align this. Sorry. And then we need to wait for boarding. Let's light up the panels. Mono Vitor, hello, hello. Yes, I remember you. You are from Brazil, so happy to have you on board. How do you do? Hope you are fine. So, also prepare the radar. Close the door. Transponder. Amazingly, Bear. So you're saying that the movie will be late by 1 to 5 days. I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, it is not else, so it can happen. So today we are cruising at 38,000 feet. Let's set that. It's always hard to find that knob. There we go. And then we can also go back to this one. If you click here, this button, and then you select departure, then you have the altimeter, wind direction and wind speed, temperature, everything what you need. So very easy and useful. So QNH is 1019 and it is 19 degrees here in Auckland, New Zealand. So let's see how it is with the boarding.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are struggling to find space in the overhead locker above your seat for any larger wheelie suitcases, I would kindly ask that you please make your way towards the back of the aircraft, where the crew will help to find space in any of the open overhead lockers. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome on board this Aer Lingus flight. Shortly departing, we're in preparation for departure now. Please check that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Your seat back is in a fully upright position with the armrest down, tabletop stowed, and all window blinds must be opened at this time. Smoking on board is prohibited, as is the use of any electronic cigarettes. The lavatories are fitted with smoke alarms, and it is an offence to tamper with these or to remove any safety equipment from the aircraft. Please be advised that failure to comply with these regulations may result in prosecution. Please ensure all personal electronic equipment, including mobile phones or tablet devices, have been switched to flight safe or an equivalent airplane mode. Any large or portable electronic devices or laptop computers, however, must be powered down and stowed for taxi, takeoff and landing. And if your device does not have flight safe mode, it must be powered off and stowed for the duration of the flight. We are very pleased to see you on board. We do hope that you are comfortable and you will enjoy your flight with us.
So that was that. In the meantime, we are preparing the plane for departure. So V2 speed is 145, VR speed is 141, and V1 140. So this is everything done here. So we go to the flight plan. So departure will be at runway 23 It says left, but there is only one. So 23. Memo R1P. This one. And then we go to Galag. Let's insert that. Arrival runway is 02. And we have no stars. That's not so good. Let's check the plan. Let's see what we can do about this. Cannot delete anything. We'll leave it like that. So we are pretty much set. And throttle on 0. So we can start the APU. Strobe can come on. Also we can get rid of the catering and luggage. And the Disciple 25 is in the house. Welcome, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. A good morning to you. So yeah, we are in Auckland. Yes, you are just on time. We did all the preparations already, and we are starting the APU. Yeah, it's a bit cloudy around here, yes. It was even worse when I just started, but it seemed to get better now. This morning it was very nice weather here, but at the moment it seems to get better. So this is the view. So again, this is a freeware airport. It can't come with a game like this. I made some changes here. So it's free to download and you can find it in the description below. There is a link to it. So if you are interested, you can check it out. So APU is started, and we can turn on APU bleed like that. So everything is set. External power can come off. And then we ask for pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we commence our safety demonstration, I would ask if you are wearing headphones, please remove them at this time. We will now draw your attention to the safety features on board this aircraft. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flash metal end into the buckle to secure it around your waist, but firmly on the strap, and to open your seatbelt, lift the buckle cover. There are 8 emergency exits, all of which are clearly marked by red and white exit signs. Floor path lighting will guide you to these exits in poor visibility. There are 2 doors at the front of the cabin, one left and one right. 2 doors at the back of the cabin, one left and one right. And in the centre of the cabin at rows 12 and 13, there are 4 overwing window exits, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. All exits must be clear of any cabin baggage for taxi, takeoff and landing. Please take time now to locate the exit nearest you, bearing in mind it may be behind you. And in the event you should need to use one of these in an emergency, please leave all cabin baggage behind you. If the cabin pressure fails, an oxygen mask will be lowered automatically in front of you. Should this happen, stay in your seat, pull the mask down fully, cover your mouth and nose with the mask, secure it with the elastic strap, and breathe normally. You must put on your own mask first before you attend to children or any other passengers. There is a life jacket in a package under every seat, and if instructed by the crew to use this, you should take it out of its package and put the jacket over your head. The long strap should be wrapped around your waist to the front, clipped and pulled tightly. Each jacket has a light and a whistle for attracting attention, and you inflate the jacket by pulling down sharply on the red tag hanging below the jacket in front. It may also be inflated by blowing through the rubber tube. Jackets must only be inflated once outside the aircraft. Finally, there is a safety information card in the seat pocket in front of you. It does contain important safety information. If it's a while since you have travelled with us, you are unfamiliar with this aircraft type, please study it before departure. We would like to remind you that the use of any over-ear Beats-style headphones are not permitted for takeoff or for landing. We do thank you very much for your attention, and of course wish you a pleasant and comfortable flight with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff and doing so again for landing, and this is part of our normal safety procedure. Cabin crew to your stations for cabin security check.
The disciple, yes, Irish again. Would I like it? But I didn't find one for Fiji, so I needed to use another one. But I think it sounds good. Also for an editing program, if you're looking for someone for free, you have always DaVinci. I like to work with that.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
So engine 1 is started.
Ground. You may disconnect.
2 is started.
Sir,
1 come on.
Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position, waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
So engine 1 is starting. So taxi light can come on. And then we wait for engine 1. engine 1 available. APU bleed off, APU off, and then we can set the flaps. There we go. Flaps are set, so we can taxi to the runway. The disciple, so you hate summers, the allergies are the worst for you. It's hard to hear. So now we are taxiing to the runway. It will be runway 23. Bye bye Auckland. To disciple, the scenery, this flight will be just mainly sea. Yes, indeed. I can show you the map in a minute. So, but you are from there, so you exactly know what to expect. So, but yes, it will be mainly sea. So there is less of a month to go for the summer in New Zealand. So that's a good thing for the disciple. So he has less problems with his sinus. Auckland looks very quiet for air traffic. Are you flying online? Yes. I'm online. I saw 2 planes, but it's not much. Captain Arab, he's just landed. Great, great. And how was the landing, mate? I think we need to go left here. Did I say left? Needed to be right. Captain Arab, slow and smooth. That's good, mate. You're making progress, just like me. It's a bit stuttery, it seems. Every time when I test it, it's going smooth, but then in the flight, it's another thing. So there is another plane on the other side of the runway. Let's wait for that. So landing lights can come on. It's very beautiful here. And there comes the plane. And there goes the plane. So runway is clear. Also again, for the people that just came in, this is a Look Air tool.
Giving true. Prepare for takeoff.
There we go. So we are ready, full power. And we set the clock. There we go. And V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Disciple, yeah, off to Fiji. Well, there we go. And set the power to climb. Oh, we will hand fly for a bit. So up to Fiji. It will take around 2 hours and 50 minutes. We are at 5,000 feet. Flaps can come up. We go to autopilot. And I can take place back in the plane on the engine. Nice view. So for our destination, there is also very good weather. It will be 27 degrees. The disciple should land just before I have to go to work. Being that long, yeah. It's a bit longer than normal. But hey, no problem. So I also set the settings all ultra, and it's working fine, it seems. Or not better or worse than when you set it on high or medium.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seat belt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seat belt fastened while you're seated.
So we passed 10,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Or now the fasten seatbelt sign overhead is illuminated, and we would advise that you do keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. In the panel above your head, you'll find a light, a call bell, and a fresh air vent. And there are lavatories on board, all of which are equipped with baby changing facilities. Please do take care if you are opening the overhead lockers during the course of the flight, in case anything should fall out and cause injury to you or to another passenger. In the seat pocket in front of you, you'll find a copy of our in-flight travel magazine, Cara. This is your own copy to take away with you if you wish. We invite you now to sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us.
This is always the nice part of flying. When you take off or land, then you have amazing views. Once you're high in the air, then the view is less. But this is very beautiful. So it seems we are lucky again with the weather. If you would fly in Belgium now, it will be less like this, because it's very windy. So for the moment we have a tailwind of 19 or 20 knots. And we are at 17,000 feet, almost 18. And we're flying for 8 minutes. So this type of flying on Air New Zealand A320 at Rarotonga in real life back in 2007. It's some of the worst turbulence I've experienced on an airliner, but it wasn't as bad as you see in some videos on YouTube. Yeah, sometimes it gets crazy. So I never experienced that a lot of turbulence. So I was always lucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned on the Wi-Fi for you to access. Please check the seat pocket for Wi-Fi information. If you need any assistance, ask for one of our crew members. Thank you.
So we are missing the sound, the nice sound of the engine, because this is the other version of the fly-by-wire. It's a stable version, so if you get the development version you get another sound. So I needed to go back to this version. So you can expect within a month or something that the stable version has also the nice sound of the engines. The Disciple, bye bye North Island of New Zealand. Yes, bye bye. Up to Fiji. And the weather is very nice, it seems. 27 degrees. That's enough for me. So we are at 25,000 feet and we are flying for 12 minutes. Also tomorrow I will do the stream that I needed to do Monday, but because of issues I couldn't do that. So I will redo that tomorrow. And that will be the last stream of the week. So the next stream is next week, Monday. And so here's the map again. I made the disciple. Sorry. You've seen another video of Explain 12 last night. The graphics don't really look hardly different to Explain 11 to what you have seen. So Microsoft Flight Simulator is still king of the graphics. Well, that was to be expected. I was been told that it will be a big improvement from Explain 11, but yeah, that it will be less than Microsoft Flight Simulator. Because Microsoft owns Bing, and the people from Explain, they don't own Bing or Google, so maybe it's for them a bit harder to do. But I didn't see that video, so I'll try to watch it tomorrow if I find it. So we are almost at 30,000 feet, and we are flying for 15 minutes. I didn't do a test flight, so I don't know how the landing will be or the approach and the route. The disciple, the ground textures to me really no better than Explain 11. Yeah, and I will be close to the final build of the game now. Yeah. Well, we need to check it out when it comes out, and of course, I'm sure it will not match Microsoft Flight Simulator. But flying in the Explain 11 was actually better. The physics were much better. So they have a point there, but yeah. We also do it for the graphics, so. Of course, if you fly airliners like what we're doing now, then you don't see that much from the graphics. Just when you start and land. But of course, for the bush flyers here, it makes a big difference. Did I say something about the release date? The disciple, you like the black wingtips on this Fiji Airways one. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice livery. But I think Fiji Airways is now from Qantas. Is that correct? Yeah, the tribal stuff is also nice on the engine. Also on the tail, I think. Yeah. If there are new pilots here, I can also show you a tool, and it's called Little Nav Map. So it's also for free. It's not in the description, but you can find it online. And it's actually, it shows you the route that you are flying. It's very nice as well. Of course, it's not. It goes actually direct to the runway. We make here actually a turn and then go like this. It don't show that, so you cannot use the top of descent here. It says 15 nautical miles. Of course, it's for this plan. It's the same route always, but we make a turn here, so we need to go a bit later actually. But it's very nice. You can also zoom in and then you see the airport. Maybe I make it a bit bigger. It's very nice, and it's also free, so, and you just can import the data by clicking here, and then you have FMS from a sim brief, and you just click that, and then it's in. That's all. You have also all the information here. So for the people that want it, check it out on the internet. It's free. So I just want to give some tips, and it always can be useful. The Disciple, Qantas have 46% stakes in them, and 52% owned by the government of Fiji. Yes, for something like that I hear it, yes. And the app, yeah, it's free, so everything what is free is good, I think. So no, but this one is very good. It's free. You can use it for this flight, but also if you're doing bush flights, and if you don't have a GPS or something, you can use that. So we are almost on 37,000 feet. 1,000 to go. Well, I like that to use because I have 3 screens, and so I can always put it on another screen. So that's very easy to do. The Disciple tailwind up to 57 knots. Let me see. How you see that? You have very good eyes. I need to zoom in for that. Well, you have good eyes. Back in my days when I was racing on iRacing, then I'd have 4 screens. But now I removed one. And I'm working now with 3 screens. And for a flight simulator, that's very useful. And also for the long flights, you can watch YouTube when you are flying on a long flight. Or something else. Also for the people that are here, I have also a tool, a sky dolly, and it's this one, also free. And I record here with this program my landings. So if you are close to landing, then you just push this button, and then when you are landed, you stop it, and on your part you can play it, and then you can see the landing. Much easier than the built-in from Microsoft that is not working so well, and you need to have an Xbox controller for that. So for here it works just fine. So if people are interested for that, a Sky Dolly, look it up on the internet and you will find it. It's free. The Disciple. You had a AOC brand 4K. It was such a rubbish monitor. The buttons broke off and it was flickering a lot. Now you got a Samsung 4K one. It's much better. Yeah. So you advise everyone to stay away from AOC? Well, I was watching last week for some monitors and I saw one from AOC. So, but thank you for the advice. Because I was looking for a monitor because the monitors that I have here, they have no VSync. So that's why I was just looking. Because I have a lot of screen tearing. Not at this moment, but when I turn it off in the game, then I have a lot of screen tearing. So the Disciple, very good idea. I was thinking of something like that, but 10 minutes ago I was thinking what I was in what I had in my head for a poll, and I didn't remind it anymore. But thank you. There we go with the pole. So I show the map again. This is the livery. And we have a crosswind of 57 knots. We're flying for 30 minutes and we are cruising at 38,000 feet. And I forgot to set it on standard, but who cares? So everything is fine. The Disciple showing 28 degrees in Suva. Mostly sunny. Nice. Well, according to my data, it's 27. But yeah, whatever. It's 1 degree. And it gives a wind speed of 4 knots. Actually, it says now 29 degrees. Wind speed 2 knots. I just updated it. And we also need to put it in here. So destination airport is Nike, Foxtrot, or Foxtrot, Nike. Also it says here 27 degrees. So and let's check the flight plan. And that don't tell us much. That's not good. The Disciple, you might reinstall X-Plane 11 this weekend. Got it on Steam. Only 19 hours played it. Oh, that's not much. So Yeah. For me, it's hard to go back to explain 11 if you see the difference in graphics. So it's very hard, and also knowing that explain 12 is coming out. Yeah, don't want to install it again. So here we need to be at 3,000 feet. So what is the distance between this and... It's a bit confusing. Yes. So we try to take this as a reference. We put in 3,000 feet. So it says 110 nautical miles. We will see. The Disciple is a nice approach in from the seaside there. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I saw the airport. I didn't land it on it, but I just loaded in to see the airport, and it was very green. So I liked it. It's a nice small airport. It's a standard one. I didn't find a freeware for it, so you know, it's a standard one, but it looks nice. I also did some testing with the graphics and the settings and stuff on the handcrafted airports, and actually it went better on those airports than on some smaller standard airports, so it was confusing me. So I did Los Angeles, also Dubai, and they say it's handcrafted, but like Dubai, I don't recognize it, and it's also nothing special to see. So for the people that buy the deluxe version or the highest version, I don't know how it's called, it's included in that, and I have that one. There's nothing special on it. And my frame rates were actually better than on some other standard airports from small airports. So it's all weird. And now I turned my settings on ultra. Yesterday I was struggling. The settings on high. And today it's everything on ultra. And so far so good. The disciple in those travel brochures for Aurora Tonga, if I pronounce that good, they show it very wide sandy beaches, but when I got there, they weren't so wide. Alright. Still nice beaches, but they always seem to overhype those tropical islands. The lagoons on the tropical islands are my favorite part of them. Very light blue, clear water. It's always nice to see. I also like that. That's the reason actually why I go on holiday, to see those things. Not to lay down on the beaches the whole day, but to see the things, everything what is to see, I want to see. And if you also can talk with the locals, it's always nice. The disciple, yeah, you could see the bottom of the sea. You were on a kayak, that was quite fun. Yeah. And for me, my most beautiful destination was actually Palawan. It's also a small island. It's in the Philippines actually. The nature is beautiful there, and also the sea, very nice. We have also waterfalls and stuff like that. You can talk to the people, the local people. The disciple, but your arms got tired after not long. And our tour guide said about a guy just a week ago earlier who's drowned on a kayak. So you didn't want to take the risks. Went back after 15 minutes. Oh yeah. I can understand that. So you also love the waterfalls. Yeah, it's nice to see. Yeah. And you have some beautiful ones in New Zealand. I can imagine. I was already saw some documentaries about New Zealand, and it's nice, very nice. Milos, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. I'm fine. How are you? And how is the snow in Sweden? In the meantime, I give you an update. We're flying from Auckland, New Zealand to Fiji, and we are cruising at 38,000 feet. and we are flying now for 45 minutes. Total flight time is let's say 2 hours and 50 minutes. So the disciple, you went overseas again. If I went overseas again, sorry, I'd love to go to Canada and see Niagara Falls. Whoa. Yeah, that will be nice. Unfortunately, for me, it's not possible, but the disciple. Oh, Milos lives in Sweden, beautiful woman. Yeah. I cannot answer anything on that. You never know who's watching. But I guess you are right. So for the poll, we have only four votes, and it's 50-50. So also for the face cam, I was hoping to get more stuff today, but it seems to be tomorrow. So it will not be for this week, so we'll try for next week or so. If everything works as planned. Milos, you're good. Well, glad to hear that. And the weather here is so boring. First it snows and it melts. Yeah, so it's always wet outside. Yeah, I understand you. Here in Belgium it's also always wet. And now it's windy as well. So yeah, that's not nice. The disciple, maybe 5 years from now, I might move to Denmark. COVID should be gone then. A lot of work there in construction, earth moving. Well, I don't know about those things, but you can be right. And if that is the case, then why not? Denmark is also a beautiful country, but I guess it will be a lot colder than New Zealand, especially in the winter. And that's what I don't like so much. If you have long, cold winters, it's nice to have it for once or something with snow and things. But for always, no, it's not my thing. But the nature is nice. So 15 minutes in the air. So still 2 hours to go. The disciple, you don't mind the cold so much? Well, lucky you. I hate it. And even our winters here in Belgium are not so cold than in Denmark or Sweden. The disciple, what flight you will doing for tomorrow? Well, it's the one from Monday. And that is from, I guess, I think Mexico to Houston, Texas. The one that was planned Monday that I needed to cancel. So we do that tomorrow. And that will be the last stream for this week. Because I need to start working again on Saturday. And I have the early shift, so I need to wake up at 4 o'clock Saturday morning. So if I have a stream until midnight, then it will be not good. The disciple, you hear there is a island in Denmark called Zealand. I don't know. I know in the Netherlands there is something called Zealand. The disciple, yo, wow, 4 a.m. Yes. So I need to wake up 4 a.m. and then I start working at 6 and then I finish at 6 in the evening. So and the other weekend, so then I just the opposite, then I have the night shift and then I work from 6 in the evening until 6 in the morning. The disciple, oh, those are night owl hours. Thank you. The disciple Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane 12 neck on neck right now. Yes, 4 votes and it's 50-50. Milos, you had a day off today? Oh, lucky man. So what did you do today if you had a day off? So this is the livery again from Fiji Airways. Quite nice. So if someone is interested in the livery, it's also in the description below. And we have a new subscriber. And you need to excuse me, but I cannot read that name. But anyway, thank you very much for the subscription. So, but I cannot pronounce or even not read the name. My excuse. Sorry. But welcome to the stream and welcome to the chat. So, how do you do? Milos, you didn't do much. You wanted to study, but you didn't. Alright. You have to study now after training. Okay. So what you will study? So disable. Fiji Airways got a couple of A350s, 900s not so long ago. And a couple of 737 MAX. Well, I actually, to be honest, I didn't check the fleet of Fiji. Normally I do that, but it was so busy today. And I was just on time on my PC to push the button, the start streams. It was a bit in a hurry. So, but if we are talking about the fleet of Fiji Airways, well, they have 4 Airbus A330s in service. They have 2 A350s in service. They have 6 Boeing 737s and they have a 737-800 in service and 1 parked, and 5 737 MAX 8 in service. They have also a 747. Oh, they had before a 747, not now anymore. So the average age of the fleet is 5.9 years. And so they have 13 planes in total, 1 is parked, so 12 planes active. And the airline is actually founded in 1951. Zack Attack updated your sub account to 2024. Thank you, Zack Attack. Soon to be 225. Why does you have to study physical and to start MU? I don't know what that is. So, Tech Attack, good to hear that you are doing good. So, Malus, does it have the 320 Neo? Nope, they don't have the 320 Neo. Neptune, hello, hello, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. Welcome, welcome. You got it to 225? Alright, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are at 225. So Neptune, I hope you are doing well. So, and again, welcome and thanks for the subscription. The Disciples don't show A320s. Nope. So actually, yes, it's a fictional livery. Amazing Liber about a poll. What if I only play Explain 11? Oh, well, I'm sorry. That I forgot you. I'm sorry. But Milos, Amazing Liber, just if you play Explain 11, just push the button Explain 12. It will be similar. So it's actually to know who is an Explain player and who is a Microsoft player. And some people play both, of course. So we have 8 votes, and for Explain 12 it's 38%. Also for Microsoft Flight Simulator 38% and 25% for both. Milos, when do you plan to do plane spotting? Well, I was planning that for a long time, but because of a surgery I had in September and all the complications I had, I was not able to go out and to do that. But I start working again coming weekend, so I hope to do it soon. I will do it soon, as soon as possible actually, but it will not be next week or something or in 2 weeks because then it's a holiday for the kids. So I'm here then with my son, and it's almost impossible to do that with or filming with my son. Sometimes I go with my son to the airport to watch the airplanes, but I don't film then because it's not possible. But maybe in a month or something I will make videos again about plane spotting. It's always nice to do. I like it, and there are always people that are interested in that. So Amazingly, Bear, I do rarely play Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I will go with that. Some interesting facts about Neptune. Neptune is the most distant planet. Neptune is the smallest of the gas giants. Neptune's surface gravity is almost Earth-like. Okay, I didn't know that, actually. Amazingly, Bear, you have to go, so bye bye bye. Love you all, bye. Okay, thank you, and have a great night, mate. Thank you for joining. Miles, oh, no stress, no problem, mate. It will come, you will see. I do it as soon as I can. Miles, not nice to hear what happened. If you would like to share, yeah, at some, I will not share the details, but I had an operation, and normally it will take some weeks to recover, and it didn't recover. So I'm struggling already from September, and some veins are not recovering, or slowly, or not, and maybe they will die. But in meantime, you have a lot of pain, and you cannot move that well. So yeah, that's the problem actually. So now with medication it goes better, so we can go back to work. The Disciple, that's also the strongest winds in the solar system. Whoa. How you know that? Because I don't know anything about that. And its discovery is still a controversy. Alright. Amazing Liber. Before I go, have you heard of Flight 8969? Air France hijacked flight because 9/11, and that inspired me to make that movie. I heard something about it, but I cannot remember it correctly. The Disciple, glad to hear it's better now. Yes, it's not optimal, but it's better. Better as before, because before with that pain constantly, you cannot live. You cannot hold that. But now it's I can do the normal stuff again, like sitting and walking and laying down, sleeping. So the Disciple just googled it 5 minutes ago. Good job, good job. All right, cheater. No, well, I didn't know. I also need to Google a lot of things. So my planning is actually to, if the 737 comes out from PMDG, then yeah, we will switch to that plane and this one, depending on the companies that we fly. Like today we are flying Fiji Airways with an Airbus A320neo. That company doesn't have an Airbus 320 Neo or a 320. So then we need to then we can take actually a Boeing 737 instead. So that's the plan. But as long we don't have the PMDG 737, it will be with an Airbus A320. There is a plane, a 737 in the game. It's a freeware, but I don't like it. It's not good enough to stream it. And I didn't fly it. I just checked it out and I say, oh my god. Nope. Milos, you think that we have a long time to wait for PMDG? Do you think so? And why? Because it's in beta now, so I'm expecting it in 2 months or so. Amazingly, where the disciple he remembered that hijacking. So we were 13 years old when it happened. Oh. Yeah, it's a long time ago. I hear there is something in my mind about it, but I don't know the details. So let's see where we are. We are flying for 1 hour and 12 minutes. And we are cruising at 38,000 feet. So our flight for today is normally 2 hours and 47 minutes. So our cruise speed is 462. So everything is going well. We have still 9,000 kilograms of fuel on board. Also important that we don't fall without, like we did in New Zealand. So normally we have enough fuel on board. I have 2,000 kilograms extra fuel. That's more than plenty enough. So temperature in Fiji is 29 degrees. So that's all fine. The weather is nice there, so no problems there. Milos, because Microsoft Flight Simulator has a big problem. Listening to the Xboxers players, and the 737 is planned to be available on Xbox. Milos, did you try it ground speed times 5? Not yet. If I do it, if I calculate it, so the ground speed now, and my eyes are not that good anymore, so I need to find it here. 463 times 5. So that makes a decent rate of 2,315. Yeah, and how I know the distance then? because if I calculate it here on this program, so we are at 38,000 feet and we need to be at the target altitude is 3,000 feet and an angle of -3 degree. It says 110 nautical miles. So if you do that, the ground speed times 5, it will be 2,315. So for the people that want to see the map again, there you go. That's our route. I just have a glimpse on my processor and GPU, how they are working today. So I have 40% constantly on my processor and 50–53% on my GPU. My memory is 25%. So that's fine. Miles, so when you reach 110 nautical miles, you put the vertical speed you have to calculate. And that's it. Yeah, but the problem is I need to count it again, because if you see the flight plan, it makes this turn. And I think that if you count it with this, and it says 110 nautical miles, it counts the distance straight, and it don't count the turn that you need to make. That's what I think, because if I go down on 110 nautical miles with this calculation, then I'm way too early, too low. So actually I need to calculate everything by myself here. If you were speaking about distance. So let's do that. And so it's actually on this point, the deceleration point, that we need to start our descent, because that will be 113 miles. Wait, I'm not following the chat. Give me a second. this type all the time, been watching you, mate. Not seen you flying in bad weather. But you said in Queenstown was the one that I missed. Well, the weather was not good there. I had no visual. I didn't see the mountains or anything, and I had 3 attempts or something to make my landing. So I needed to go around 2 times, I think. And I was hand flying that thing. And really, I had no visual of the mountains, and there are very high mountains. So that was actually the worst thing. But the weather itself, it was okay. It was just I could not see anything. There were a lot of clouds. But the place where I had the most turbulence, it was when I departed in, what was that country? Slovenia. There you see the wings shaking a lot. So if you see that video or that stream from that country, it was the most wind flex that you can see in the last 2 weeks of my video. So Milos, the 110 is the real. Well, yeah, I just calculated and I come at 113. So yeah, it is the real thing. So, but thank you anyway for that, for the information. So this Hubble, yeah, they are high, yeah, I think they are very high. And if you have no visual, yeah, and you're flying with your hands and not on autopilot, then it's very difficult. I almost hit one mountain, so. Well, as every time you start your descent, your calculations gives me around 100 and 120. Yeah, the same here. Yes. Well, as you have to go to sleep. Well, thank you for stay with us and your chatting and your information that you gave. So thank you very much. And I wish you a very, very, very good night and sleep well. And see you soon, mate. So. So let's check the chart. And I cannot read that. Don't understand. And also the waypoint is written on the chart. I don't find in my planning. So we are landing on runway 2. If you guys want to see that, I will show you. So this is the chart. So actually, I cannot read that. So if someone knows how to read that, let me know. But this one I cannot read, I don't understand. The Disciple 8 Virgin Australia with a 737-800 and a near miss. Almost flew into a mountain out of Queenstown. Some of the passengers said they were shitting themselves in the dark. Well, yeah, I can understand that. If you have a near miss, then you will do that, I guess. If I was a pilot when I flew into Queenstown, I will do the same. And also the passengers, I think it was very low. I know that, but I'm not a real pilot, so luckily. Captain Arab. Aha, we are landing in Madrid soon. Oh, already there? I'm just halfway. Captain Arab, it seems your landings are going to be better and better, so it's a good thing. Also, the joystick helped a lot. I'm happy to hear and see that. But it will be fine. You have it under control, mate. So I will also do my best to have a nice landing. And I hope we have a challenge. But it will not be today. I think for next week there are mountains involved for one of the flights. Oh, what's my plane doing? What's my plane doing? What's the problem again? What happened? Let's stabilize. Okay. Nothing to worry about. So we have a headwind now. 19 knots. So the Disciple says that Microsoft is winning with 50% of the votes. Alright. Yeah. It was a bit like the way that I expected. The Disciple, your landing yesterday was weird on my screen. Yeah, it was weird on my screen. You look pretty centered, and on the replay, it showed you were left of the runway. Yes, I noticed that. I noticed that, and but yeah, the replay program is also not the best one, but it's better than the inbuilt from Microsoft Flight Simulator. So maybe it's that. I don't know. But we will see today. If my landing is okay, centered, and it gives again that it shows again that my landing was not centered, and it's just a program. I will keep an eye on it. But it's the best program for now that I can have. So winds are changed to 18 knots headwind, yes. So we will fly a bit slower. Captain are up, we just had an emergency. Damn, Captain. Yeah, and also one. Oh, you are too low? Why you are too low? You have to disable the autopilot. Yes. Well. Well, sometimes you need to do that. A few days ago I also needed to do that. Because the plane was not lining up with the runway. So needed to also take over the control. You know, sometimes it does strange things. Also with this plane, this is now the, how you call it, the stable version. But with other version I had that problem that it didn't line up correctly on some airports. So, but now I'm on the stable version again since yesterday. So normally we will have not that problem now. But the plan is to fly sooner and sooner with without autopilot to the runway, because I like some challenges, and I don't think we will have one today. But I think next week there is an airport with hills, so that will be challenging, I think. So we are flying for 1 hour and 33 minutes. So if we put the destination in here, no, we take the other one. Flight planning. Cannot put that in. So we need to put a destination airport in the program. So that is Nike, Foxtrot, Nike. So we are 488 miles away from the airport. So we have still a bit of flying left. Captain are up, 90-degree turn incoming. Okay. It will be fine, mate. Three, two, one. Here we go. Oh, that don't sound good. No. I hope you didn't crash. It worked. Sensation. Rip all passengers. Yeah, the disciple. With those pilots, it can always happen. You never know. Even the easiest landing can go wrong. So we'll show you the other map. You have a bit more colors. So we are at the last part of the flight to Fiji, Nadi International. So Captain Arab, you crashed. Really? That's sad to hear. So we pray for all the victims. I hope it was a cargo flight. So it's also obvious that I will not get my subscription goal. It's still only 45 hours to go. And we are not halfway yet. The disciple, you still need to finishing your breakfast? Whoa. Alright. Enjoy it. What you eating? What is a normal or a special breakfast in New Zealand? What do you guys eat? I'm curious. Not that I eat in the morning, but always want to know things, new things, learn new things. So this type of strawberry jam on a toast and wheat bakes. Okay, strawberry jam I don't eat. On a toast also don't eat. It's way too dry. So Weet-Bix is popular here, but also cornflakes. Cornflakes I eat. But you have to have lactose-free milk on your Weet-Bix. Well, now I need to Google Weet-Bix. What is wheat mix? Oh. Okay, I see. I never saw that actually before. Wheat mix. Yeah, I know now, but I never saw it before. I don't know if we even have it in Belgium, something like that. Because I see you can buy it at a Red Bubble or something. Also at Amazon. But it's interesting, so now we know. Yeah, just a hard block of a big hard block wheat with barley and some added minerals, yeah. I see now. But we don't have that in Belgium. But cornflakes we have. And I eat the Frosties. With a tiger, I think. The blue box with a tiger. Or something. So people in the stream, if you want to join the chat, always welcome. If you want to know something or say something, just drop it in the chat. Captain up. It was like a 200 passenger flight. Alright, that's very sad to hear. And the survivors? Only you, I guess. Captain up lowered the subscription goal to 250. Well, I can't do that, but I will not. If I don't make it, I don't care. It was just to have a goal, you know? If it's to 50 or to 500 to 200, it don't make difference. Or that much of a difference. Of course, the more people in the chat, the better. That's what I care about, people in the chat. That you can talk with, learn things, and enjoy your hobby together. Captain Arab, everyone survived except the meal crate which fell out of the window. Luckily. But you destroyed the food. Shame on you. So everything is working fine here at the moment. And I have a quick look at my system. So my processor is working for around 40% and GPU is stuck on 56%. I think it works smooth. Also my frames are now locked on 30 frames a second. That will reduce stuttering. Captain Arab, should I put the picture of the upside down plane in the thumbnail? That's maybe a good idea. People like drama. So, maybe not a bad idea. So, let's check our vote. 18 people voted and it's Microsoft Flight Simulator is on top with 56%, X-Plane 12, 33% and boat is 11%. That's not much. Because I know some people that will play boat. And maybe I'm one of them, but it will depend on how good the game is. Or I know it will be good, but how beautiful actually, I mean. So Captain Arab, that was your last landing for today. That was planned. So you crashed in Spain. And when is your next stream? Okay, it was the last landing anyway, so but it don't change anything. I'm sorry that I say that, but So Captain Rap, so tomorrow I will do the stream that we missed on Monday. I will redo that, and that will also be my last stream for this week. And I will start streaming again from Monday to Friday. So just that you know. The Disciple, you're back. That sounds hilarious, Captain, about a meal crate falling out of the window. Yeah, it's a shame to waste that food. Hamad, welcome back, mate. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream and to the chat. How are you? Hope you're doing well. The Disciple, have you guys seen the movie Airplane with Leslie Nielsen? That movie was so stupid but funny. Yeah, I saw that movie. Captain Rap, tomorrow from Vegas to Gatwick at 9:15. Okay. It's 50 minutes after me. Hamad, I'm back. Yeah. Already read that, sorry. Ahmad, nice to hear that you are fine. So, that's always good. How's the weather in your country? I guess it will be very good. Because in my country, it's not good. It's windy, raining, so not good. Captain Arab, what time are you finished stream tomorrow? Finish stream tomorrow? I don't have no clue. I think the flight time is around 1 hour and 45 minutes. So it will be between 11 and 11:30 or something. European time. Captain Arab, my starting time is 9 o'clock p.m. European time. That's my starting time. Every day the same. But tomorrow is my last stream for the week. Because I need to work in the weekend, so I need to sleep early on Friday. So no time to stream. So Disciple, yeah, sometimes it's very difficult to watch the streams from people because with the hours that are so different. Yeah, you are in the morning now, and we at my place it's evening. Actually, I don't know what time it is. It's 11:30 in the evening, almost midnight. So the difference is very, very, very big. You're also on the other side of the world, for me to, at least. So we are flying for 1 hour and 56 minutes. And we still have 319 miles to go. So we have still some time. We have still a headwind, a little one, 4 knots. And we are cruising at 38,000 feet. And my co-pilot is, I don't know where he is. Maybe he's taking a walk outside. Captain Rapp, you have a stream on Saturday. That's good. Always good. To Disciple, you're about 12 hours behind me. Yes, something like that. Captain Rapp from Lisbon to Rome. Captain Rapp, I have a flight into Lisbon next week. And we will start in Ireland. But I don't know what day it is. Captain Rapp outside? Yes. He's taking a walk outside. Well, Sinja, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. How are you? Captain Rapp, strange co-pilot. Yes, yes, those co-pilots. It's not like the old days anymore. They're doing weird stuff. I need to check my flight from, I think it's Ireland, Dublin or something. Is that in Ireland? Captain Rapp, shameless co-pilots these days. Yes, indeed. Yeah, making the days ever much better. Oh, Belsinia, you're doing well. That's nice to hear. And you're also flying. Alright, nice to hear. Also on Microsoft Flight Simulator. The Diceable might fell asleep in the dunny, yeah. Captain Rapp, now they are teenager. Yes, indeed. Now everyone thinks that they can fly a plane. Even me. So people, I just checked my flight plan, and on February 23, I don't know what day that is. That will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or something. Then it's a flight from Dublin, Ireland to Lisbon in Portugal. And we have also one in the snow planned the day after from Toronto, Canada to Minnesota. Captain Rapp might have gone talk to the flight attendant. Yeah. Maybe I need to do that as well. Well, Senia, infinite flight. Oh, okay. Nice. Disciple, your brother is crashing a lot on it. Yeah. Well, Senia, February is next Wednesday. Yeah, February 23. Okay, thank you. So then we have the flight from Dublin, Ireland to Lisbon in Portugal. And the day after it's actually a snowy stream flight from Ontario, Canada until Minnesota in the USA. So my planning is full for the whole week. Everything is already planned from Monday to Friday. So that's good. So I have a bit more free time now. Because it's a lot, it's time consuming, so. Well, Sinja, what flights suggestions from me from ATL is at Atlanta? Well, Sinja, what suggestions? I don't know any at the moment. I cannot check. It also depends on the flight time you prefer. Short flights, long flights. Captain Arab, how did you save up for a PC with the walls? Well, work hard, and yeah, you try to save as much you can. But it's not always easy, yeah? Everyone has yeah, different habits, and I have also a kid that needs things, so it's not always easy. But saving long enough brings you to the point that you can, say, buy a PC, spend less time, money on other things that you actually don't really need, so you can save there. So any advice for a young 13-year-old? Yeah, you can always say to your parents that you need a PC for school or something. That helps sometimes. Or that you need a better PC for school with a big graphics card in it, and that you will follow a course in school, something like that. Tell them that. Maybe they will sponsor it. Begging parents is also worth trying. But Sinya, you're requesting long flights suggestions. Okay. The disciple, actually, I'm wrong. In 1995, my parents did buy me a 486. Yeah, I know a PC like that. And it cost $3,000. Captain Arab, views pilots live. I can do that. If you wait a second. Try to catch up the chat. Yeah. Captain Arab, I need a 1390 to load mats. Yes. Your parents will not know that. Okay, how long is the flight from Atlanta to... Oh, is that... Can you give the full description of the... Because I don't know what that is. A and C. The disciple, you already know that. 9 hours and 39 minutes. I will drop a site in the chat, and you can use that to calculate your flight time. Okay, the dice will okay, I got it, yeah. Captain Rapia, you did a 3070. Yeah, but if you get a from your parents on 3090, that's also good, huh? No, it's worth trying. No, but yeah. So welcome back, welcome back. I'm fine, thank you. You already learned how to configure the flight plan in the MCDU. Whoa, good job, mate. Good job, good job. Well, that's very helpful to fly the Airbus. So, you see, it was not that hard. Just YouTube videos and in 1, 2, 3 you're flying from point to point. So, that's good. So I dropped a link to a site where you can calculate the flight time for the flights that you are planning. It's also free. So let's check the distance again. So we are flying for 2 hours and 30 minutes. And we are 194 or 195 miles away from the airport. So we are coming closer and closer. So this is the livery again. And for the people that want to see the map, it's not showing up. Wait, I need to open the map. Still the chart. So we are at the last part of the flight. Bellasinia. I'm named after the Disney princess Belle. Yes, I thought already. So you prefer that we call you Belle and not Bellasinia? Or Bellasinia is okay? The Disciple. Yeah, it's a lovely name. It is. Captain Arab, you're gonna go and sleep. See you. Okay, Captain Arab, have a good night, mate. And hear you soon. And thanks for joining us. So, have a good sleep. Hear you soon. Belle. Well, Belle is fine. Okay, so we call you Belle. And thanks for joining us. Well, where are you from? If you want to say that, not necessary to say that. If you don't want, it's okay. So how is it with our poll? 21 votes, 33% for X-Plane 12, 57% for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and 10% for both. Alright. See ya, Captain Arab. Have a good night. For the guys here, do you see a difference in quality of the textures? When we started in Auckland and also on the plane and stuff, the clouds. Well, you don't see a difference in texture, okay. The Disciple looks different. In what way? Better? Worse? It's going smoother than yesterday for sure. But normally the textures need to be better because now everything is on ultra. And yesterday everything was on high, I think. For sure not ultra. Yeah. Well, it's weird that the game was even better with ultra textures compared to high textures. It's very strange. And now also my GPU and processor are working equally, more or less. So it's 40% for the processor and 50% for the GPU. Yesterday they maxed out sometimes for the GPU. The Disciple, you think the sea changed color this area because the sea is more tropical out here. Let's see. Well, at this distance we cannot see much, but we will. Yeah, it's not visible. But we will see that when we go lower. So I need to start looking frequent to my plan here. So our first step will be 10,000 feet. So 137 miles to go. The Disciple, you have something with mountains. So the Disciple, you used to fly there on Flight Simulator 2004. That's a long time back. Yeah, so you like mountains, but yeah, me too. I like mountains, nature. Yeah. So we can already put in our destination data. So I will refresh. So at the moment it's 30 degrees Celsius in Fiji. The Disciple, you try to fly there in this game with the Captain Sim 777, but it was not cooperating on descent with autopilot, so I quit the flight. Yeah. I want a refund on that. You want a refund on that plane? Yeah, I cannot imagine. Yeah, it's very sad. And nobody is happy with it. It looks great, but from the outside. So I hope PMDG will bring also a 777 because I like to have that one. But we will be already happy when they bring the 737. So we will start our descent at this point. And there we go. And we can enter our destination data. Yeah, it looked pretty good outside, yes, indeed. So our QNH is what it is. 1007. Let's do that. With the sun it's difficult to see. Okay. So temperature was 30 degrees Celsius. And the wind is 290. Oops. And slash 0.6 knots. And I get another wind direction here. Why is this different? Oh, okay, now it's correct. So we are flying for 2 hours and 26 minutes. And we started our descent. And we are at 31,000 feet. So far so good. The disabled there 757 and 767 weren't too bad in Flight Simulator 2004, but the quality wing 757 was quite a lot better. Yeah, I know that I also bought some planes from them um years ago, but I don't know for what sim it was. And actually I never really played with it. And for that time they were very good, yes. I think I also had a C-130 from them, I believe. I'm not sure, but then they bring now something like the 777 for this game with that quality. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Yeah, we say it was a pretty good the C-130. Well, for what I remember, yes. And I like that plane. So, but it's sad to hear and to see that they make a plane that is actually rubbish. It's actually, yeah, not a real 777 because it has everything from the 747. So it's actually just the model is a 777, but all the rest is from the 747. Very sad. So we are at 23,000 feet. So we are 70 nautical miles away from the airport. And we see some green in the back. Like blue, green-ish. And we see also the island in front of us. Fiji. Yeah, we're almost there. So, and for the poll, we have 62% for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 29 for Explain 12, 8% for both, 24 votes. So this is also an island, this thing, it seems. Maybe we need to check this. Virtual airport. Alright. So yes, indeed. We can see the nice lagoons now. So beautiful. If you have something in front of us, to the left, to the right, and we take camera 4 for now. So I need to find an app that we can see the rating on landing. I was searching for it, but I didn't find it. So time to arrival, it says 25 minutes. "41 nautical miles." We will check that if that is correct. I don't think so. "39.2. Okay. So now we need to go to 3,000 feet. It says 24 miles. So we will go to 3,000 feet. So we set our auto brakes to medium. Landing lights can come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the fasten seatbelt sign to ensure heavy landing. We would ask now that you return to your seat to ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened. Your tray tables are clipped up and your seat backs are fully upright with the armrests down. If you're seated in rows 1, 12 or 13 today, please ensure ensure that all cabin baggage once again is placed overhead for landing. The cabin crew will now come through the cabin to collect any waste or rubbish you've accumulated during the flight, so we would kindly ask that you have this ready for collection. Thank you.
This is actually a weird thing with this plane at the current state. That it suddenly changed course. The plan changed. It's every time like that, so and I also could not clear this waypoint. It's also something that was not working. Co-pilot is still not back. Yeah, it's every flight that we have this. But I guess they are working on that. And now with this, when we don't have discounts, if we make our flight plan, we don't have discounts. But if you take the development version, then in every flight plan there are 1 or 2 discounts. You need to clear those, and here with this one you don't have one. And also the sound of the engines are better in the other version. So when they update this one, the sounds will be the same. So we can already see a part of Fiji. And there we have the greenish water. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Very beautiful. So it's interesting to see what he will do now. I thought we needed to make a turn like this way. It will be more. It would be better. Now we make a turn like this. Strange. And again, he turns way too early. He don't follow the path. But luckily we are on course. And so I will set flaps 1. And we need to get out 3,000 feet on time. So at this point we need to be at 3,000 feet. So we are flying for 2 hours and 43 minutes. We are almost there. As you can see. So we go to flaps 2. And I will set my recording program ready. So we can record the landing. And now get a bit of stuttering. Great. What is it doing? No way. Really? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, we will take a direct to the waypoint we needed to be. Oh, set flaps. They are not working. Okay. So it's not always working like it should. But we cannot complain about it because it's a freeware airplane and it's actually working better than the standard one in the game. But I have a lot of stuttering now. It seems okay. Inside of the cockpit is always a bit more a thing. And I have a bit of a feeling that I need to take over the control very soon. Yeah, the hills, they are very nice. Yeah, I like it. If I ever have the chance to go there, with pleasure. Yeah, now you see why your parents liked it. So I will take over control. Also will lower the gears. And I'm now doing it with my Yoke, but I will not use the Yoke itself for landing.
$2,500.
So I'll take autopilot for a second, so I can switch for like the controls. I like to do the landing with the Yoke and not with the joystick and not with the Yoke, sorry. So I will push the record button. You see how green it is here. It's very nice. It's gonna make this one will make for a great landing replay with the scenery, yes, and it's very green and it's fresh green, so I like it a lot. So 1,000 feet. We are flying for 2 hours and 50 minutes, so my flight plan is correct. It says 47 minutes, but yeah, who cares? So everything is set for landing. Maybe we need to announce something. Where is the program? Pilot, landing, prepare for landing.
Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Yes, they will. So it's my plane.
$500.
Come on, center it. Center it.
$400.
I'm screwing it up. Too low. And I have stutters.
200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Oops, pretty hard. So we need to taxi to the end of the runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your continued safety, please do remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has arrived on stand and the captain switches off the fasten seatbelt sign overhead. Please ensure you take all of your personal belongings with you, including any reading material you may have brought on board. Remember to check the overhead locker and the area underneath the seat in front of you.
Still a nice landing in the beautiful Fiji. Thank you.
And cause injury to you or to another passenger. On on behalf of Captain, First Officer, but especially the operation crew this afternoon, we do thank you for choosing to fly with Aer Lingus. And remember, you will find our best prices for flights, car hire, hotels and travel insurance on our website, airlingus.com. We do look forward to welcoming you on board in the very near future. Gorg mil maith with the court of we have Aer Lingus and you also still going to mentor that's with long August Bannock they live Galera, and ladies and gentlemen, the captain has indicated we are clear of all active runway, so you are free to use your mobile phones or any other portable electronic devices.
And now I'm looking for the gauge. It's not so big. They're here. So how could I miss that? Was Thunder 2, so be interesting to see what the replay shows. Yeah, I want to see that. There are always cars in the way. A little bit further. There we go. Parking brake set. And we can go to external power. And turn off the engines. So. Let's see what is outside. So that's this. And then we also will see the replay, of course. And there we go. Of course, the first replay is always missing some wheels, and then it still need to come out, so they need to load first. It's quite on time now. But you see what I mean, that with the green, very fresh green, very beautiful. Also will end the poll, so explain 27%, Microsoft Flight Simulator 62% and boat 12%. So we had 26 votes. So for all the people that voted, thank you very much. The Disciple, yes, it looks great. I like this green. A little bit of stuttering. I don't know what frames I'm getting now, but yeah, not too bad. Not completely centered. So we will watch again. So that's the replay. We'll also try with a drone, but it's not staying still. One more time, the replay. No, it's not very good when it's on fast speed, so I'll not try it. But anyway, we can check out the airport. So it actually has two runways, and it's very, very, very green. So also here I have some problems with the jetways that are missing parts. So this is a little airport, but still nice. In the beautiful Fiji. And in the distance you see the mountains, very, very, very nice. So, and this was a stream for tonight. So, if you want to see more, well, tomorrow there's another stream. It will go from Mexico to Houston in Texas. So, it starts at 9 o'clock p.m. European time. So, all welcome. And I want to thank everyone here for watching, also for in the chat. The Disciple, thank you for staying here. And hope that you liked the stream for today, because it's your neighborhood. So hope you enjoyed it. So the Disciple, good night, mate. And I try to sleep good. And see you tomorrow. For you, a nice working day. And yeah, I hope everything will be fine today for you. Will have a great day. For all the other people, I wish you a good night, a good day, and hope you to see you soon. So for now, I'll leave you and see you. Bye bye.